but the bathtub is full. I don't know how frozen over it's gonna be later. It's pretty thick. This is my breakfast for day one of the through hike. I'm gonna need one, maybe two bagels, because there's a lot of bagels in here and I'm gonna have to carry this. Yeah, I'll eat two because I only need 4. Alright, let's finish up and hope an Uber or Lyft become available. I just checked and there are none available right now, so you know, maybe in 30 minutes they will, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I just got confirmation from my Lyft driver. I'll be here in about 5 minutes. So I'm ready to go. Got all my stuff. I've got 2 liters, 2.5 liters of water, and feels heavy already. Didn't feel as heavy without it, but I'm gonna go turn this in and say something to the lobby person, and then we're gonna get going soon. I'm at the visitor center now. I just got dropped off by an Uber or a Lyft. It's about $25 to the visitor center from northern Sierra Vista, so that's not bad. And look, we got pictures of Ocotillo flowers with an Ocotillo. Actually, it's pronounced Ocotillo, I guess. But right by. I learned a couple of years ago it's not a cactus. Kind of seems like it, but it's not. Let's find out how to get up to the pass now. I'm not sure what trail it is. All right, I think this is the trail here. Joe's Canyon Trail. Montezuma Pass overlook, 3.1 miles. That's where I'm going. Yaqui Ridge Trail is the intersection where the Arizona Trail is actually open. It's closed south of there, so by hitting Yaqui Ridge Trail and then going to Montezuma Pass, I'll be doing the whole open section. But we're heading up now, and I'm already breathing hard. It's a lot easier without a backpack. This guy's a pretty big deer too. First signs of wildlife, I saw 2 deer. Oh, he's off screen now. Hear the branches breaking? It's the first sign of wildlife. I have the stereo comic microphone on the camera now, so I'm hoping we can start picking up stereo sounds because I love ambient nature sounds. So on this hike I'm hoping to record a lot of stereo sounds so you can enjoy it just as much. He's up there somewhere. This is it, folks. This is the intersection. I'm now on the Arizona Trail. It is closed going down to the border. This is a closure point. Yay, you can't see the wall. You can kind of see where the trail wraps around the mountain over there. Straight ahead, it looks like there's a trail. But otherwise, it's time to head up and over, I think. We're gonna head up some before we meet up to Montezuma Pass. It's always like that when you see some destination, it's at the same altitude, but you see the trail and you know you have to go up a whole bunch before you go back down to it. It's quite a nice bench. I see it not being used too often. There's a trail over here. Must go up to that peak up there. Oh man, look at that yucca right there in the rocks. Beautiful. At first I thought I was hearing cows, then maybe ATVs, but I think I hear a chainsaw now. Up there, someone must be maintaining the trail up there. You can still see the visitor center way down there. Red rooftop. And then there's all the employee buildings and whatnot. Yeah, here's the trail right there and the visitor center. Probably only like half a mile in. Pretty high up already. So to the junction over at Coronado Peak, I think they said it's 3 miles, 3.1, and it's got 1,300 feet of elevation change. So it's quite a bit, but it's not steep, so it's not too bad. So check out this yucca flower stalk. That thing must be like 10, 12, maybe 12 feet tall. I don't know. But look over here. That's a tree. Look at that one. It's a different one. I think it's an agave type. The flowers are more spread out, but this thing is taller than that other one, but it's lower. Too bad we didn't get to see them with the flowers, huh? Who knows when they flowered. Could have been years ago. And the trail. I guess we're gonna go up there, I have no idea. But we're gonna meet up with the other trail and then head north, right by Coronado Peak. And the visitor center should be over there somewhere. So here comes the sign. I don't think it's the intersection. Oh, specifically, yeah. It specifically says not a trail. So Joe's Canyon Trail, we're still on it. We got a while to go. I was wondering what this was, but when you look closer, you can see the border wall actually on the top there. So it must be roads they created for the construction. I see one white car down below. Could be a border control car. All right, I finally got a glimpse of where we're going. That there is Coronado Peak. And there's an antenna over there. That is Montezuma Pass. Somehow or another, we're gonna go up to that little ridge area there. And then head down to the pass and start the AZT for good. I just walked past some people working on a trail. They had this machine. It was like a little cart with tractor wheels on it. I didn't want to take pictures because, you know, people. But it was so cool, and it was motorized. And I remember in California, we had to push this steel blue cart around, and that thing was heavy. And that thing is like just wide enough for a trail. Just motoring up the trail. So nice. You could use that, go back and forth, carrying boulders like we were doing. The life. Non-wilderness area work, right? I see the antenna getting closer. We're almost at the intersection. So right now I'm filming on the Samsung S21. It's actually pretty stable. Like when I record, it seems to shake, but when I watch the video footage later, it's very stable. Unfortunately, with the wide angle lens, you don't get the super stabilization, but with normal, it seems okay. The sun's behind me, so I can't film myself. And it's the phone's actual onboard mics are really good, even with a little bit of wind. But I wanted to say, let's take a poll. How many people think that a platypus 2-liter water bottle that's collapsible type with about 5 ounces out of it, let's see if you think that it survived a week out here freezing and thawing, probably not thawing much, but will it have stretched and exploded? Will my bottle now be useless, or will it still be good? And then 3,000 feet up, there's a Evernew bottle. Same thing. Will it have survived the day or the week? I'm hoping it has, because I don't have any other collapsible bottles on me. I only have 4 liters capacity right now. So, kind of need that bottle. Here it comes. Here's the bush. Moment of truth. What do you think? Here it is. Wind's going to pick up. We're going to see the west side. Here's the bush. Will it have survived? There you go. Moment of truth. They're there. Smart water bottle. Completely thawed out. Not frozen at all. Platypus bottle. Not frozen at all. Perfect. Got 3 liters. Now I gotta drink some of this. There, just register. Let's sign it. It's official now. I'm on the trail. February 17th. Now let's go get some hand sanitizer on. Sunny. I don't know what to think. I'm hot sometimes when I'm hiking. My back's wet, but my hands are freezing and the wind is cold. I don't know if I'm hot or cold. I'm like hot and cold. Such a confusing section. I guess time of year. I don't know. I have to say, I don't think I'm even 2 miles in from the pass, and I am tired. My legs, my butt are just tired. I'm going probably 1 mile an hour. huffing and puffing, but I think it's mostly my legs and my butt are so tired. The 1,400 feet climb from the visitor center sounded like a good idea, but it definitely hurts you. It definitely hurts you. So I'm gonna keep going. My plan was to do 15 total today, which would be like, I don't know, it's 13 Arizona trail miles. I might go less, I'm not sure. I have plenty of water, so I can stop anywhere I find a good spot. But I know I need to relax the first day, otherwise I'm just gonna kill myself the later days. I've had backpacking trips where I push too hard in the first day and I just feel sick the whole next day, so gotta take it easy. There's there's the cave. Can you see anything in there? Just dark. The plants are too overgrown. I'm too lazy to take off my backpack and get in there and take a good look, but I'm sure there's not much. Alright, let's keep going up. And here is that cave again. I don't want to get too close because if I drop my phone, it's gone. But the clouds are coming in. Once there's any shade, it gets cold. Here we go. The first bit of snow on this trail. It doesn't seem like there's any more than the last time I was here, but the trail feels muddier. Yeah, I think over here the trail wasn't covered at all. It was more barren. Here there's more snow on the trail than it was 4 days ago when I was here, but overall still pretty good. The trail is really canted. If there's ice there, that'd be really sketchy, I would say, with big drops down. Fortunately, well, there are a lot of bushes in the way. It's nice when there's a lot of bushes and trees in the way, because then they stop your fall. Unless you hit it with your head, I guess. I'm just taking a break here, just right off the side of the trail. There's a rock actually. And trying to figure out how far I should go. I think I might camp out at mile 9.9. That's going to make it a 11.5 mile day or so, but a lot of elevation gain, so I'd still be happy with that for a first day. But if not, there's another spot maybe about a mile further up, mile and a half further up. There's supposedly a water source there, but nobody's reported it since, I don't know, March 2020 or something. So that's Sunnyside something. I don't know if I go there. It's only 1 o'clock. If I stop at 9.9, that's only 6 miles. Be easy day. I don't know. It's the dilemma, right? When do you stop? Here we go into the wilderness area. It's amazing. Once you leave the National Memorial bound grounds, it's all really overgrown. They don't take care of it as much. But here you go. This means we're only 1.9 miles in. Can you hear the wind? I'm right before a ridge. This trail is actually just gonna go right over there, and it is windy up there. So I stopped and I put on my rain gear, at least my rain jacket, to help cut the wind. I might put my gloves on too, actually. It looks like a pretty long series of clouds out there. So I think it's gonna be cloudy for a little while. Time for the gloves. In case you didn't know, these are game cameras. The biologists actually, I guess because of COVID, they couldn't get out as much, so the AZTA decided to just kind of basically share footage of what they catch with the game cameras, which is good because it's just digital, easy to copy, right? I mean, it doesn't cost anything to send some data. But that's the second one I saw. Look at this view coming up here. Lots of switchbacks and then wide open high views. high desert views are amazing. Do you see the ice falling off that tree? I don't know if you can see all the white stuff falling off the tree. It's ice. There's still a whole bunch of ice in the tree, I guess. It's just falling off, making these little white slivers everywhere. Oh, I almost fell down. Oh God, I'm too tired to be doing that. After the Miller Peak Trail Junction, people are worried that this north side is going to have a ton of snow, and although there is a lot of snow, it's not very deep, and it's really trampled down, so it's just kind of packed snow. Thought it'd be slippery too, but it's actually not too bad. So enough of it's melted, so the snow from maybe a week or two ago has gone, so no more worries. Did I just say it? Maybe I'm gonna run into a ton of snow now. But I think it's gonna be all right. I'll have to say there's a lot of snow coming up here so far, but nothing really deep or anything. But this part, maybe about 3/4 of a mile from the Miller Peak Junction, is all iced. It's all melted and froze again. So watch your footing. I'm sure within a few days it'll be all gone. Like over here, this part of the trail is completely empty. Along this trail you see little slivers of ice. It's basically like that. It's ice that's frozen on the leaves of the trees above us, and now the wind is just knocking them all off, so they're kind of falling all over. It's kind of cool because they mimic the shape of the leaves. So that's quite cool because they mimic the shape of the leaves. There's a bunch here. There was a bunch all over the trail as well. And it's dripping from the sky right now. Can you hear the wind? But check that on the ground. There's more of the slivers from ice from the leaves. There's a whole bunch over here. They're actually kind of cool because they give the ground a lot of texture because it's really rough. But this stretch has a bunch of snow. And it is windy over here. I hope you can hear me. This side of the trail is windy. Can you hear it? Down here there's a lot more of the ice from the trees. In fact, they're hitting me. Little slivers of ice dropping off the leaves that used to be on the leaves. It's giving the snow a crunch, a lot of texture. And then all of a sudden, no snow. Well, it's starting to snow. I don't know if you could see it blowing across my face every now and then. I packed up my big camera, just a Cuban fiber bag. It's big enough to cover up the microphone as well as the camera. It should be enough to protect it. My campsite's about 2.7 miles away, 2.2 to the Bathtub Spring junction, and I'm just gonna go a little bit further, and there's supposed to be a couple of wind-free spots over there. Hopefully they're still wind-free, because wind-free it would be amazing for our campsite. This portion of the trail is right there. It's just all snow and a big bank, so I kind of tested it out. And it's all this leaf ice. It's quite funny. There's a lot of it. Well, I'll make some steps, step on some rocks, and then head up. Oh, thank goodness. It's here. There's the sign, we're at the junction. Super windy. It's so cold, windy out here. I'm pretty sure my bottles of water are gonna be frozen now. Let's go get it. It's down this game trail of sorts, and we'll come up and keep on going. 3 or 4 more miles to go, and then I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'm just getting more and more tired. I have less urge to do the set up the camera, walk away filming. It actually looks good. The bottle doesn't look frozen. Let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah, the bottle's not frozen at all. And the bag, it's an Evernew 2-liter. Oh, it is frozen solid. You can actually see a pretty cool texture in the middle where it's not frozen. Oh my gosh, that's frozen solid. Well, it doesn't look like it ripped anywhere, so it might be a viable water bottle. Let's load this guy up and get ready to go. It's interesting that this didn't freeze at all. Huh. I just got to Bathtub Spring. Before here there's tons of snow, but if you really want to know, Bathtub is running. It's trickling. It's very slow this February 17th, but the bathtub has a good amount of water in it. It's actually, there's a hole on the other side and it actually is up to that hole. Yeah, it's running quite well actually. Maybe a liter every few minutes. It's pretty slow, but the bathtub is full. I don't know how frozen over it's gonna be later. It's pretty thick. It's really thick. But it's actually up to the hole there, so there's water. Alright, the Arizona Trail still goes that way out of Canyon. Hamburg Trail, 3/4 miles. I'll be in Hamburg soon, Tina. Here's Bathtub Spring way down there. There were a couple of good campsites there, but I didn't notice them until I came up here. There's another really good one right up there. It's right off the trail, so if you ever need campsites, that's pretty good. The views from up here are amazing. Look how low the snow is. We're so high up. Amazing. Oh, it's so windy. I gotta pack up and get to the... It's too windy. I gotta pack up and get to lower ground. There were no storms forecast, but it looks really dark up there. It's blowing in. Before I got to this side of the hill, I noticed there were dark clouds coming in. Went for a while, kind of mulling it over. There was no forecast for rain or snow, so I'm thinking it's fine. It's just gonna blow over. But still, I guess I'm just going another 3 or 4 more miles. That should be good. Coming down here, I just had a fall. Right there. Oh well. First fall of the trip. Landed right on my butt. I'm okay. But I have to be more careful. I'm getting scared. We're going up this ridge here, and then we're going to walk on the other side of the ridge from now on. We're going to get blasted with the wind. I wish I had my Shema so I could cover my face, but at least I got my rain jacket on. I'm at Bear Saddle. This is the intersection to the trail that goes down to Bear Spring. I don't need any water, and it is half a mile down, so I'm not going to take it. But I guess the AZT goes this way. There's a couple of decent campsites. Hamburg Trail's over there. I guess I'm not going to Hamburg. But there's a couple of decent campsites. On Guthooks, they're saying that some of the migrants come and camp here. But supposedly half a mile up, there's going to be a couple of good protected campsites. Here it is not protected at all. I would not want to stay here. So I'm going to go up half mile, and I think I might call it a day. I know it's only towards 4. I'll be doing about an 11-mile day, which isn't the most, but well, I found this campsite and there was a little bit of snow on here. It's pretty level, and it's on a ridge, so you'd think a wind would be a problem, but there are a lot of trees in the way, so it's blocking it, so it's pretty calm here. I think I'm gonna call it a night. It's only 4:30 right now, but overall I think I did 11.5 miles, which isn't great. But it was also 4,000 feet of elevation gain today because I started at the visitor center. I think if I didn't, it'd be a lot easier. Tomorrow, the next reliable water source is 13 miles away, and it's only 2,000 elevation gain. A lot of little ups and downs from now on. Yeah, so I think I think I deserve a little break. My waist is hurting. It's not used to the backpack weight. So I'm just gonna set up and get to do some work actually, and eat, recover for tomorrow. I think this spot and this way is the best we can do. Maybe we could slide it over a little bit. Started to snow on me. There was a lot more snow on it earlier, but I shook it all out. But it's gotten colder and it's snowing, like ice snow, not fluffy snow. I'm gonna put rocks on all the corners just to hold everything down. And I'm gonna get in and warm up, or try to, I guess. This is definitely not how I was expecting my first night. With it snowing, me rushing, trying to get everything off. There's still snow on my backpack and stuff. It's so cold that it's not melting. So, and although this spot's protected from the trees, sometimes the wind just comes in different directions and I still get blown. But I think I deliberately raised the sides up higher today, side of the trekking pole higher, and I pulled the corners tighter. So if I lay down, the bathtub should protect me from the wind. The sides are actually still kind of high. I don't know if you could see it relative to the ground, but the walls or the bathtub is high enough. I think we're gonna be good. It's gonna be a cold one. I think I'm gonna wear my other shirt too. I don't know. Man, every once in a while it snows harder. Can you hear it? There's still snow on the microphone. It's just not melting because it's so cold. It's all ice. Crazy weather. Can't wait to keep going and then head down and warm up a little bit more. I broke out the shema, wrapped it around my head and my neck. Super warm. And my puppy, the Enlightened Equipment Torrid, it's nice and warm. I'm making a mountain house. Since it's my first night on the trail, I thought I'd get a freeze-dried meal. But it's an older mountain house, and I don't know if you've had it happen to you before, but I've had it happen several times. The Ziploc portion kind of breaks away from the side, so you can't Ziploc it anymore. It's useless. So I have it folded, and it's sitting between my legs right now. So good. Feels so good. So I'm just gonna eat that, maybe eat some cookies. I rushed in here, so I didn't even go to the bathroom before I came in. But I think I'm just gonna try to do everything right now. Rush out one last time to brush my teeth and pee, and then call it an early night. It is so cold that I don't know. I don't know if I can edit actually, because I have to keep my hands outside of the quilt to edit. So, tough one. All right, talk to you later.